Morning, guys. January 19, 2024. There I got a call from a guy. I worked for him before a bunch of times. This guy's got a bunch of income property, and one of these guys that he pays you, but I mean, you got to call him, and like he's late on his last payment, and he wants me to do another job for him. I usually don't do that, but I'm trying to get paid here, so I don't know. I don't like fucking playing around like that. The guys don't pay on time. I get a little leery. He always pays me, but he's always late. One of these guys. Anyway, he's got one of these rental properties that hasn't had heat for a while. I think he hasn't had heat. No one's living in there. Hasn't had heat in there for 6 months or something. Last time I was there, I think I changed a rollout switch on the bottom. It was burnt, and the thing ran for a couple of years. Might have a chimney issue here. Oh, it might be a control. He's got a lot of old boilers. Last time I worked at his house, he had a power pile unit that needed to be replaced. I couldn't even play with the gas valve; was all stuck. It's this guy. Anyway, we're gonna go over there and see if we can get his heat going for him. But I get paid this time. Playing musical checks here. I don't know, Molly. You have to give him the old ditch quick and hide deal. Ditch him quick and hide. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to ditch him quick and hide deal. Yeah. I just heard it click in. I just turned it on. So the power. Just fired up. Probably a bad control then. I think I got this on bypass. It's all fucking damp down here and shit. Fucking shit show. What's some if I work on, huh? Stuff I work on. It's all wet and damp. Controls probably all fucked up. It could be that the power coming in, L1, L2 might be loose. I'm gonna check that. It'll look alright. Oh, she just shut off. It's the thermostat. Betcha. It's not calling. Yeah, it's probably the thermostat. Where's the thermostat?
Yeah.
She's just shut off from the thermostat. You playing with it?
No, I just put it on hold. It was stuck.
Could be batteries, no? So you got it on...
No, batteries are new.
You just put it on hold?
I just put it on hold, yep. It was stuck for a second.
Could be a thermostat, might be a problem. It's on there right. Is it? No, it's not even on there right, guy. That's the problem. It's not even on there right.
Yeah, it was on there.
It's on there right now.
You'll hear it downstairs.
Well,
start.
You just...
Or not try and start.
62. All right, so it's on hold, right?
Well, we gotta go.
What a piece of shit this thing is. It might be this thermostat.
Bring it up and then hold. So it's hold at 71.
It says change filter.
Yeah, there's a, it's made for, I guess, the other type too.
Doesn't seem to be clipped in there right. Oh, what a shit show, huh?
Well,
you had to kick them out?
Yeah.
I did play around with the control, and she fired right up, but then she clicked off. It's damp, wet down here. I mean, it's not designed to be in a wet environment.
No, the sub pub let go the other day.
See, it's not calling.
Yeah, this is the one that I told you it was clicking.
It's not calling. Let me jump out the thermostat. Alright, so let's see if we can jump out that. Is everything tight? The fuck is this shit all about? He's got two different ones.
You want me to shut that fan off?
I want to make sure everything's tight for one. I'm the power in that thing, and I'm gonna shut the power off to it. Ain't got nothing happening with it. L2. Make sure everything's tight and got the power off to it so we can get. I just want to make sure everything's tight here, you know. Could be that thermostat up there that's a problem. You changed the bat. Didn't seem to be clipped in right, but B1, B2.
Batteries were changed.
Yeah, but that don't mean that the thermostat's good, right?
Oh no, but
We got the thing bypassed. The thing's. All right, so let's turn the power back on. I'm getting nothing. Let's jump out that TT. Which, I mean, you got two thermostats, right? You got two here. Where's the other one?
Yeah, the other one's up second floor. That's just a regular slide one.
Oh, okay. That one must be calling too, right?
No, I got it off.
You got it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna jump out TT here. That one there. And we should be able to get in there.
Spark.
I like to just jump that fucker out upstairs, you know? This makes it difficult. I bet you it's that thermostat. It's junk.
But these things were definitely click, 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 click.
Yeah, see? Pulling in. Listen. The thermostat's no good. Let's change that.
Are you really?
Yeah, let's go take it off the wall and I'll jump it upstairs at the wires. We'll see if this works, okay? Let's do that. 2 minutes. Let's go.
You got good shit.
No, I mean,
Well, hey, little shit happens, right?
yeah, like you not paying your bill, little shit.
What's that?
Like you not paying the bill.
That bastard.
Oh shit.
I called them and left them a fucking message last night.
You call me, I run out there on a Saturday and then you don't pay me.
Ah, you know I'm gonna pay you. I sent it up, little bastards.
Well, let's take that off the
The
wall.
guy who meets everybody does all the work and then they wanna fucking play around.
Yeah, let's just take that out. We'll jump it and we'll see if it works. Yeah, you gotta be careful with running that. All right, so we're gonna jump out white and then the red, and it should work. That's jumping the thermostat out right there, see? Because you gotta jump on the red to the common. So let's see if it fires. Yeah, you like it simple. I know I do. I got thermostats in the truck, so I can put one on there. It's fired.
It's running?
It's on. See, it's pulled out.
Oh, out means it's on?
Yep. Can hear it running. Yeah, she's warm. She's running. The thermostat's bad.
Unbelievable.
Huh?
So that's what was making this click, because the thermostat probably wasn't.
Yeah, it's
was
not-
going
it's
on
not
and
making
off,
the connection.
On and off.
You want me to put one in or you want to
No, you put it in. I don't want to touch it. I want it done right, so I don't have to call you back and say, hey, something happened.
Well, this thing's old and skinky like your girlfriend. This thing's getting old.
Boiler's 21 years old. Was put in 2001.
She's running. Last time I was here, remember the flame sensor?
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
fla-
it
the,
was
fla-
a
the
safety.
rollout switch.
Yep.
22. That's 2 years. Wow, got a good memory. 2 years already. Alright, let me change the thermostat. That's what it is. Here's a little thermostat, Molly. Alright, I got my thermostats in the back here. Heating only is what I need in this shack. What we got here? That's heating and cooling. Heating and cooling. Heating only. That's the one right there. Non-programmable, keep it simple. My motto. Alright, so we're gonna put a new thermostat in.
This ain't going off.
No, I got my meter. I mean, I don't see zero carbon monoxide in here.
Yeah. And I had this.
It could be that you got all the doors open too.
Yeah. The stove's been on for a month.
Wow. You needed a new thermostat.
I wonder when I look at the gas bill if it would have been cheaper running the stove than the heater. I only had 2 burners on.
Oh, I mean, it's not safe to run that thing for a long time like that.
No. Well, that's going as soon as...
This has got the old wires with the old cloth on it on the outside. See it?
Yeah.
That's a real old shit. Real old thermostat wire. You know that's old when it's got the cloth on it.
Oh yeah, that's the uninsulated shit. Well, that's what they used for insulation at that time, but
Look at that.
a lot of the wiring in the house is new.
Look at that. Got a twist to it.
Some of it is older.
You want to do your wallpaper while I got the thermostat off?
Yeah. No, this is all going to be re-sheetrocked.
You gonna gut the whole place?
Well, not got it, but
this was a round one at one time. You could see where it was. Unbelievable. Got some stuff here. I don't know what this is all about.
letters are capital. Oh, that was the old for the Wi-Fi.
Oh, you don't want to lose that in the wall.
Wi-Fi security code.
This old
That's
shit.
way been changed.
Sticking way out.
Oh, thank you for getting that piece off.
Look at that. And this has got a tape on it. Look at that.
I don't know how many coats of wallpaper there are in there.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
thick.
a couple.
It looks like there's so many layers. It looks like cardboard. $8 for a 6-pack.
Wow. Nothing's cheap anymore. Well, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, the radiator's already heating up.
Red and white. Yeah, nothing's cheap anymore. Just see what I pay for my parts. It's like what I used to pay and what I pay now is just fucking
Yeah, well, the distributors want to make all the money now.
I don't know what it
You know?
is, but like I told you, that gas valve they got in your house.
Yeah.
It's like fuck crazy. I mean, I had to switch. I had to go to a different brand because the Honeywells are like crazy money. They got different brands that do the same thing. I got one in my truck, that I had, and when I seen the price of it, sometimes I like to just put a same one in there because then everything lines up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, for that kind of money, it's like really wow. I don't know. Price gouging.
Yeah, there's no need for some of what's going on.
I mean, because I buy sometimes I buy shit online if I can get it a little cheaper, but even that stuff is gone. Sometimes it's cheaper to get it local. You got to kind of do your research, you know. All right, so it's just hooked up with the red and the white, and the common is if you don't want to run the batteries, but you don't have a common here.
Yeah, okay. The common is if you want to run what? Batteries?
No, if you don't want to run the batteries, you could use a common, then there's 24 volts to run the thermostat.
Oh, I see.
But this, you can run them on batteries. Well, this place is a flipping mess, huh? It's falling apart. This is just a basic. Now, when you put this in, you gotta watch how you don't bend those pins. See those pins?
Yeah, because they have to line up.
You have to put the top in, right?
Oh, this one's from the top, okay.
Nice and easy, and then clicks in. But you can't force it. And the off, on. So it's been in my cold truck, so we'll set it for 70.
So this is just set it and it...
Yeah, up and down.
There's no 4 times...
47, because this has been in my cold truck,
Yep.
but that's going to come up quick.
There's no hold on it or anything?
No, there's nothing. That's it right there.
So when you want it...
It's 70.
70.
Set for 70.
I don't want
60.
that.
What do you want, 60?
58.
58. All right, that's good. You check on this house when it gets real cold? I mean, because that heat system's old.
Oh, I was coming here every other day.
It could break. It could break at any time, and you freeze this house up if you're not living here.
Yeah. But
You need to check on it. If it's sturdy out, I wouldn't worry about it. But when it gets down to like 10, 15, if this heat goes out with your kid, because it's old, it could break at any time. You don't want to let this house go for 2 days.
No. Well, I usually come by at least every couple days.
Well, I'm just giving you a heads up.
But
Let you know.
Let's say it's 24, 25.
Yeah, morning guys. I got a call back for that job. I changed that thermostat on. That relay in the boiler's clicking in and out again, so I'm gonna go by there and put another relay on that main boiler control relay. We changed the thermostat, which I thought was an issue, but the relay's still acting up, clicking in and out all the time. So I did tighten, last time I was there, I did tighten up all the connections, and it's still an issue. I did pick up another control, and I'm gonna head on over there and swap it out for the guy. Never a dull moment, Mama. Never a dull moment, Miss Molly. Alright, so we're gonna change this thing out, seeing it's being an issue. This control's no longer made, they discontinued it. You know how that shit works. Discontinue this, discontinue that. Show you the fucking price of stuff. It's just...
Yeah, well, they do that on purpose.
They gouge you.
They get rid of the boiler. So they don't make parts for it anymore. They make a new boiler that takes totally different parts. Is it any different than what the auto industry
Alright,
does?
so we got this wire here.
You know?
This thermostat wire, I'm gonna label it. That's why I'm going back with this control, because the way this is wired to the high limit to kick the burner on. I mean, it's not the ideal, but that's the way it is. That's the way the other one's going back.
No, little by little, I'm getting it dried out.
Little by little. Little by little.
Well, they ran the heater here the other day. Once they got rid of the fumes.
What was it?
I ran a 100,000 BTU blow heater
For what?
down here.
Oh, okay.
And I left the basement door open ajar to let the fumes go out and
Oh,
some of the
dry out the
moisture go
place?
out at the same time.
Try to dry out the place.
Because, I mean, you put so much heat in here, you just create moisture.
All right, so that one there is the one
You know,
that
some
was...
people do things backwards. So it's
This is the other
it's
TT.
sucked out quite a bit.
If it was me, I wouldn't hook this damper up to the new one. I can hook it up if you want, but...
Well, you said that before.
Well, because the problem is, these dampers, they're problematic. And I mean, they only last so long, and then you're gonna start having issues with it. So, I mean, you're only gonna gain like 0.5% of the efficiency. That thing shuts off when it's done. It shuts off. I mean, that's not gonna save a lot of heat out of that boiler. You know, and it's just one more thing that breaks down. And you know, as they get older, I recommend that you just.
Not cold. I don't have to have it.
One less thing that's gonna give you problems.
Not cold. I don't have to have it.
No, it's just they put it on there to save you a little bit of money on the efficiency. That's all they do.
Yeah. 20-year-old, the boilers are going to be as efficient as it's going to be.
Well, I mean, you're gonna gain a little bit on it, and it's this red one's not being used.
So you're just going to turn it open and leave it open?
I would.
All right. I'm gonna take your recommendation.
You know, if the thing was a couple of years old, that'd be different. The thing's 20-something years old already, right?
Yeah, and with all the moisture down here, you can believe that thing's got all rust in it or something.
So that green and this black here, where does this one go? That black right there, boy. It's
That light is bright.
awful fucking dark down here. All right, that's the L1. That's the L1. I'm off. That's the L1 and L2. Right? L1, L2. Well, I'm telling you, try to keep shit simple, right? I mean, I'm trying to run my life like that, but it doesn't always work. Keep shit simple. Everybody's got to make everything flippin' complicated, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's always flippin' complicated. That red wire is not even hooked up.
Why don't they make a tool for those stupid things?
They do, I got one, but that thing's kind of bulky. They do have a thing for that. It's like a ratchet. It's like a ratchet thing. Somebody sent it to me. I should probably use the flipping thing, but I just kind of like to keep shit simple. You know? And then this is the circulator, C1, C2. Pretty basic. C1, C2, and then I got another relay that's kicking in that second floor. Yeah, so I recommend you get some kind of thing that you could sense the temperature in the house in case something happens. And this is an older boiler, right? I mean, as long as you're here and you're checking on it, when it gets cold out, it's different. But you're not living here.
Well, there'll be people back here in 6 weeks.
Well, as long as you know about it, and I don't want to, you know, flipping heat can go out at any time, right?
It's true, my friend.
Even like a flipping new car can break down. Anything. Fucking dark in here. I can't see shit. Dark and dingy. Look at your car broke down. You gotta take it to be fixed, right? That's weird. It's got a fuse in that thing. See that fucker? That's weird. This is a real old one. Never a dull moment. You ever hear that saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my motto. Never a flipping dull moment. I think that's a Phillips. It's old and crusty. So you're down on what? Four cigarettes a day? 5
4 or
cigarettes?
5.
5 cigarettes a day?
Yeah.
That ain't too bad, I guess.
You know, better.
Could be worse, I guess. Could be doing a whole flipping pack. If you've been smoking your whole life, it's probably no sense in stopping now because the damage is already
I
done.
didn't start smoking until I was 23 years old.
Yeah, the damage is already done. So if you stop, you're probably going to have problems anyway. So, why bother, right? I smoked for like 6 months. I never enjoyed it.
A horsepower to a half horsepower.
Yeah.
You know, take out some of that, a little more power.
Alright, let's have a little white.
You know, you gotta figure this stuff out. I think I might have replaced it once, so.
Who you talking to?
I'm on the phone. 2 and 20 years. You know. Yeah, they're not going to last that long. Yeah. Well, there's a whole content there. So anything new? We should call last night. All right. I'm going with Mom John at 5.
I like to bring the thermostats in the top part.
We're going to go
Okay. Alright, so one there, that one there, 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, we don't have any reservations until 8. But we have some an hour early. I said I'll take the hour earlier. Yeah, John likes to do it in the house. He doesn't eat or drink anything after 5 o'clock.
This black one came in here. This other one. That red's not being used.
Well, we've changed out the thermostat, but that wasn't the total problem. It ended up being the control valve. None of that one I showed you that was clicking. Yeah, it ended up being a little order. And he got it in yesterday, so we'll get it at least get it in. What's your Saturday night now? All right.
It's got a ground on it anyway, so. Who's that, the boss?
No, a friend of mine's out of Cape owns Charlie's Place Restaurant
Oh, okay.
on Cranberry Highway.
Yeah, how's it doing down there? How's the business?
Oh, his business has been doing great.
Really?
Right from, he never had a bad month since COVID started.
Wow, good for him.
That's what I say.
What's his secret?
There's not much pizza competition down there.
Yeah, pizza.
Domino's even went down about
Down the Cape.
8 years ago,
Yeah.
about 3 miles from him.
Yeah.
It lasted about a year.
How come?
Nobody liked that style of pizza.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been there 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like Parafas.
Yeah, so everybody
You
likes
know,
his
kind
shit.
of old
Yeah.
inside, but nice.
Yeah, and plus people probably go there for drinks and whatnot, you know.
Yeah, he's got a bar, liquor license.
A lot of times they do more than just a pizza, right?
And his crowd is an older crowd, you know, because the newer crowd wants to go to these fried. His stuff is still made fresh.
Oh, okay.
Even potato skins.
Yeah.
You know, you go to any place, oh, give me potato skins. He makes them from scratch.
Wow, good for him, yeah.
once a week is cooked, you know, they make a whole shitload of potatoes, they scoop out the middle, they cook them, bake them,
Yeah.
put them in the...
So he does old school shit, yeah.
Yeah, refrigerator, when someone wants them, they just deep fry them for like a blanch.
Yeah, just a blanch, yeah.
Just a blanch.
L1, L2.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, you go there?
And every time I go there, I have them. It's not frozen junk.
Yeah.
Like last night on Amazon, I ordered my...
L1, L2 is there, right? And this red one's not being used. I don't even know why they got it in here. It's not being used or nothing.
I ordered olive oil from Greece.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it's got high polyphenols.
Yeah, yeah.
Polyphenols are something that is like an omega-6, omega-3 for your body.
Right.
And I also ordered my almond butter from it's a Woodstock product.
They got that right. They got that right at you know where you can get that almond butter? It's right at Walmart. They got it. Almond butter.
Oh yeah, but not Woodstock.
I don't know. Fuck the Woodstock.
Woodstock's $12 a can.
Well,
But there's nothing in it but almonds. You know, some people say they buy, oh, I bought this good product made out of almond.
Yeah,
And then they have pasteurized this, you know, pure cane sugar. Woodstock makes
yeah, you're
ingredients.
eating this healthy shit and then you're smoking cigarettes, you dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Label says ingredients, almonds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and then they have some kind of use some safflower oil or something. They don't have almond oil or some kind of different oil. What kind of oil is in there?
It's almonds. It's crushed almonds.
No, they use some kind of oil. There's no such thing as almond oil. They got to use.
Well, yeah, the oil comes from the crushing of the almonds.
No, it's not.
And it creates an oil with it.
You got to read it up. Read up on it. It's not that.
I have. Believe me. I don't pay $12 for nothing. Actually, I had to order a case.
You ordered a case. Wow. I mean, if you're going to use this stuff, that's better than peanut butter. Better for you than peanut butter.
Oh yeah, way better than peanut butter.
Peanut butter is really not that good for you. There's a thermostat wise. All right, and the other one is a circulator, which is these two, C1, C2. It's not going to be that big of a deal. See, this has got a little plug on it. If you want to plug in that damper control, we could just unplug this and plug it right in. But this has got the bypass on it. See it? I think you're better off without it. As long as that thing's open, we'll make sure it's open.
Let's make sure it's open.
Yeah, make sure it's open and we lock it in open position, and then that's the way I would run.
We'll leave it.
One less thing to give you problems, you know?
Yeah, someday.
And it's getting up there, it's getting crusty. So it's just gonna be a matter of time until it starts.
Heat someday.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Stupid thing didn't open up.
Right, and then they're gonna be calling me.
It'll be $400 because the goddamn damper didn't open up.
Fucking things, everything's gone up, guy. I mean, what I used to pay for that damper, I bet you it's double now what it used to be a year ago. Everything's really scary. It's almost like unbelievable the way shit is now, you know?
Well, there's a Stop and Shop used to sell it for $12.
What, all that
The almond oil.
Yeah.
They discontinued it. Now they sell tahini olive oil. It's got all kinds of crap in it.
Yeah.
You look at the ingredients list. It's like 4 lines long.
What the fuck is this thing? I'll give you this.
So I went right to the company, and actually by buying 12 16-ounce cans, I saved 75 cents a jar than Stop and Shop would have sold it for.
Oh, okay.
So screw them.
75
You want to
cents.
be thieves?
You're gonna go right to the source.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Blueberries. I eat blueberries
Why not?
every morning.
Do you?
Blueberries with it's not oatmeal, but it's grains and
Be calling you Madam Blueberry.
blueberries. I add to it. I add almond butter to it, and I add walnuts.
Alright, so this is gonna go on this other thermostat, and the other one goes to the high limit. This fires the burner in case the second floor zone calls, which this is just the way it's wired. I mean, that's the way the other one was wired. So we're gonna hook it right back up the same way. This goes to the high limit right here. You could tell which one to hook it to because one's got a little pin in it and one don't. So the
Right,
one that's
so
got the
I
little
think-
pin in it, you can't attach to that
I think
one.
before you start the first floor is gonna kick right in because the thermostat's still up.
Right.
Then I'm gonna put the thermostat down and let's make sure the second floor calls.
Well, that's the way it was wired, so we're gonna make sure. That's the way the other one was wired. That's why I'm hooking it up the same way. If it wasn't like that, I wouldn't have to go with this control. I could have did a different control, but seeing this thing instead of this fucking thing. All right. Let's make sure that damper's open up first, and then we'll disconnect it after.
Yeah, because it's mechanical, so
Yeah,
you
it's
really
mechanical.
can't turn
Let's power it up first, and then once we power it up,
Then
we
disconnect
can
it.
lock it in position, which I should have it in a lock position. We'll lock it in position, then we can discontinue it. All right, she's opening.
That's the open position like
And she
that.
fired. And there should be a little lever on it where it says.
Now she fired, right?
Yeah, let me put the damper control in. I mean, I would have to revamp that, and I don't want to fuck around with it.
So you're gonna put it in to bypass it or put it in that it has to work?
I have to put it in for it to work. I mean, we could leave it open, but it's just gonna stay open. You know, it's gonna be plugged in, right? But it's still gonna stay open. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's a control on it that said stay open, right?
Yeah, I need to do something about that. I should have one. It's gonna stay open, but we just have to keep it plugged in. Ain't that big of a deal. Just gonna leave that in there like that, and okay, and that should.
You got arthritis?
She's firing up now, so we have this on the other end, so it stays open, so it's not open and closing, and then it's firing through these wires.
All right, I'm gonna go shut the.
All right, shut the first floor off.
Shut the first floor
And then turn
down.
the second floor on and we'll see if it fires.
second.
That's the same way it was wired the other one. I just want to make sure. Just to make sure, you said that thing always worked, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been on yet.
All right, well, let's see. It's gonna check the second floor zone, make sure that works. We do have the vent damper locked open. One less thing to give us an issue. We'll see if the second floor works. All right, he just shut the first floor off, and he's gonna go turn the second floor on. He's got a relay here for the second floor, thermostat, and the way they got this wired, they got it hooked to the high limit, and the other one to the T-bar. So that should kick on just the burner, not the circulator, which it did. And that's gonna run this second floor one. Second floor. Oh, look at all these flipping zones. He's got a split loop on the first floor. Wow. It's working. It's working! It's working! The other one was clicking in and out all the time, so. Rather bad relay there. Plus we changed the thermostat. Never a dull moment, Mama. Never a dull moment. On the back of this, there's a little lever where you could hold open damper or automatic damper. When they get old, I like to put them on hold open. Thing will just stay open all the time. One less thing to break down. A good sized boiler here.